To segue into Denver, Dallas, I wanted to ask you about Tracy McGrady of the Houston Rockets, Allen Iverson, formerly with Denver, the differences of those teams now without those guys. How obvious is those are those differences?
You hit it on the head. It's obvious. It's obvious that Denver's a way better team without Allen Iverson and with Chauncey Billups. If you'd only removed Allen Iverson from the Denver Nuggets, they would not be a better team. But when you go from AI, who runs his own plays and goes for his, and it's Allen being Allen, and I'm not mad at him for that. He's a sensational player. He's going to the Hall of Fame, but he is who he is, whether it fits into a team structure or not. Now you bring in Chauncey Billups, who doesn't care about getting 25. He cares about getting the W. And I just think that has transformed that team into a team that's been maybe a little bit selfish, maybe thinking about statistics.
Yeah.
Now they're thinking about getting wins, and they're thinking about smacking the other team. And they are doing it, and they are the most explosive team in the NBA. They're the best team in the NBA at going on that 10-0 run, that 8-0 run, that 12-0 run,
Yes.
to take it from a +5 to a +15, and the opposition looks up at the scoreboard during a timeout, and they say, man, we are screwed. Denver got us again. So I love them that way. And then Tracy with Houston, they're a team now that they don't have Tracy McGrady, coming down in the half court, probing, looking for his and jacking it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yao's getting more touches. Ron Artest is able to play his game. Some of the young guys are getting more looks like Brooks and Scola. Tracy is a hell of a talent in the NBA, but I'm on record in several outlets saying that the Houston Rockets are a better team without Tracy McGrady.
That's right, and it's so funny, because I think, of course, Allen Iverson has been more significant than T-Mac, definitely, in the league. But it's a shame that those guys have not really adjusted their games, throughout the years. Definitely.
Oh, I mean, Tracy plays McGrady ball, Allen plays Iverson ball, and it's good enough to make all-star teams. It's good enough to be an unbelievable fantasy player and create droves and droves of fans in the fantasy world, but it's not good enough to win a championship.
With Denver, I mean, and without Marcus Camby, they don't have Camby anymore either. Interesting.
Well, that controversial move made last summer looked horrible at the time. It looked like a salary dump, and it was. But the thing is, the Nuggets knew they had Nene waiting in the wings. Mm. They knew he was ready, if healthy, which he was. So they gambled, and that Nene would be able to step up and do what he did, and that losing the Camby money would get them under the luxury tax, which they ultimately did. So they shed money, got under the tax, and got better. That's why Mark Warkentine won Executive of the Year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow, and that's the thing, that just getting that second-round pick. And it's funny, too, about that team, too. And Chris Anderson, how great of a story it is for him to come back after having major demons.
Yeah, major demons. I mean, that's it's a disease, drug addiction, and he clearly was caught in the throes of that, and the NBA, handed down maybe the heftiest fine / suspension they ever have. I mean, he was gone for 2 years.
Yeah.
Got his life back together. Got himself a couple of new tattoos, and now he is back, and he is one of the best energy players in the NBA.
Yes.
Second leading shot blocker in the NBA during the regular season.
20 minutes.
Only Dwight Howard. It's probably the best story of these playoffs.
Right. Oh, that's for sure. 20 minutes a game too, which is like shot block per 48 minutes. Crazy.
Oh, he's an intense player. I love watching him. He's got the funky hair. He plays to the crowd. He's got the great nickname. He's a true character of the game. There's no doubt.
That's right, Birdman, the Birdman. Can Dallas push this to 6, at least?
No. It's either a sweep or it's a 5-game series. And I said it would be Denver in 5 before the series. Mm-hmm. Then, of course, Josh Howard re-injures his ankle in Game 1. And now it's kind of like the Atlanta thing. I thought Atlanta could get Game 3 at home. I thought Dallas could get Game 3 at home. But if they don't have Josh Howard, why do I think Dallas is going to beat Denver? I mean, now they only have, Jason Kidd is not scoring. So really now they have 2 guys that can put the ball in the bucket, Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Terry.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough against Melo and Nene and Kmart and J.R. Smith and Chauncey Billups and Kleza and all these guys that just keep coming at you in waves. So if Josh Howard cannot play in Game 3, this may be a sweep.
Wow, wow, yeah, it'll be interesting. I didn't think Denver would be this good from the beginning of the season, and then Chauncey Billups. I actually thought Chauncey was the beginning to be on a little bit on the decline, just a little bit, but he proved that he's still in his prime, still in his prime.
No, he's at the back end of his prime, but it is still his prime.
Mm-hmm.
And you think about Andre Miller with Philadelphia. He had one of his best seasons ever. He is 33 years old. He has not missed a game in 6 years. And Chauncey Billups is right there with him. He's tough as nails. He knows how to play the game. He's an extension of his coach on the floor. And like Andre Miller, Chauncey Billups is just a winner. He's a leader. He's an intangible guy. And every team that he's on is way better because he's on that team.
Yeah, he made a conscious effort to change his game because he was more of a combo guard shooter first out of Colorado, dropping 25 a game coming into the league, and he totally changed his makeup and became a point guard, especially under Larry Brown. Definitely.
And Nabaté, Flip Saunders did a great job with him as well. And there are a lot of players. I'm going to use Josh Smith as an example. Mm-hmm. Josh Smith is an unbelievable talent. But Josh Smith has to play the game the way Josh Smith wants to play the game. We talked about Tracy, McGrady, and Allen Iverson. And there are a lot of guys who it's their way or the highway. Chauncey Billups started his career that way, and then he realized, wait a minute, I'm not going to be long for this league. I'm not going to make $8, $9, $10 million a year unless I get my butt in gear and play NBA basketball the way it is supposed to be played, which is unselfish, which is pedal to the metal, which is aggressive every single day. Once he clicked in with that, that's when he started being, a 17-7 type of player and a guy that's making big money and a guy that has won a championship.